So now we're at 2006. It's the West Side Story show. That was a departure for us, moving into an area where we did a thematic material, a show from all one theme with the music from West Side Story, which of course some of the best music ever written. Bernstein and Sondheim collaborating on that, and the students, I recall, really enjoyed it. The alumni really enjoyed it. They liked to see that we were delving into something a little more thematic. I think the home crowd probably got a little tired of it, although we actually changed the show up a lot, but still it was a lot of West Side Story thematic material. So I think that the downside is they thought their perception was they were seeing the same thing every time, even though it wasn't. So we learned a lot, but that band was tremendous. It was very good band.
It was Jack Albert, and that one's still in 06?
Jack was still in there. I remember we had 10 snares, 7 basses, 5 quads, a huge battery, 5 cymbals. It was a large battery, but they played well. Horn line was very good. We did a lot of real creative, musical arrangements, a lot of creativity in the drill. I recall in the tune America, we made the outline of the map of America. And the person all the way at the point, way up there in Maine, was Paul Poole. He had to run way back there to Maine and then run right back down here to like West Virginia or Tennessee, somewhere in there. And I remember I would always watch Paul Poole, see if he would make that. And he did. Paul wouldn't let you down. He's a great guy. And but that was a lot of fun for us to work on. Really went over well with all the audiences that we performed for. That band was tremendous. Really fun.
Listening to this band never gets old, because listening to the wind section, there is no better wind section in the country in any college marching band. I dare you to find me one, because I've heard lots of them. Certainly haven't heard all of them, but I can tell you I've never heard a college wind section sound like this ever, and I probably never will. But it is certainly a pleasure to listen to it on a daily basis, because there's lots of college wind sections who foul it up, and this is certainly one that doesn't do that and exceeds at a very high level all the time.
The show continues with what has become the most recorded song of West Side Story, Somewhere. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome UNA Majorette. The Majorettes. And now, please welcome the UNA Color Guard. And now, celebrating their 50th year, the UNA Lioness. The Lioness. The entire cast, along with the UNA percussion section, is featured during the finale for West Side Story tonight. UNA Band is honored to recognize our country's veterans and active military personnel by asking them to stand and be recognized. Among these men and women are 3 UNA Band members: Lance Corporal Mark Gajewski of the U.S. Marine Corps, Lance Corporal Brandon Wilcott of the U.S. Marine Corps, and Staff Sergeant Louis Fisher of the United States Air Force. We ask all our veterans and active military personnel to stand and be recognized as the band plays what has become the pride of Dixie's signature, the Battle Hymn Chorale. The University of North Alabama, pride of Dixie. The pride of Dixie, ladies and gentlemen.